G'day guys, and welcome back to Stitch Up and the final episode in Thames Valley Studios in Planet Coaster, and the final episode of Planet Coaster on this channel. This is goodbye to Planet Coaster and hello to Planet Coaster 2, which releases in around 24 hours. We are nowhere near finished this park. However, this will be just adjusting the microphone there. We will be we'll be leaving Thames Valley Studios here, and I'm so proud of how this park has got on. You can see a little bit in the background, and we're going to be seeing all of this in just a sec. So guys, please jump in, enjoy the Stitch Up intro, and I'll see you at the entrance of Thames Valley Studios in just a sec. Okay, so this is the first park we did. We're going to do a walkthrough this episode, but this is the very first park that we did where we did a car park. Never quite got to the end of. There's going to be a lot of never quite got to the end of, but there are always things we're coming back and doing. But I never quite got to the integration of the fencing and stuff like that. Yeah, it's sort of complete from this side, but not so much from the other side. And we moved on and we went into the entrance. So people were coming out of the car park and they were walking into the entrance. I believe they were walking. Where is the entrance, guys? Yeah, the entrance is through here. So the entrance was in there. If we go and have a look. Can we see what the entrance is? I mean, it's been so long since I actually walked through this entrance. Right, they come in here and it's a giant mess, that part. But once they got through there, they come through the entrance part. I think I meant to come back and tinker with this. You can see here, this is the inside of the park. So they walk through the old church. Now, Thames Valley Studios, by the way, there are fireworks going off in the background. Not for... for my YouTube video, although no, I wouldn't even want that. Actually, I fucking hate fireworks. Hate them. Simple people like fireworks. But if you have a look here, this is the entrance to the resort, and fittingly, the entrance is a building that has been transferred from a set, or a prop design from a set. So it was always a lovely little church. I wanted the realism to come through. As you come through as well, you'll see there's a bit of a nautical theme, and it's a nod to our pirate area. All this custom planting, we put a little prop from one of the maybe one of the Jaws movies or something like that, and then we have the river, and of course the river, just so you remember, the river is meant to be reminiscent of the Isle of Dogs in London, Thames Valley Studios. So yeah, we come through to here, and that is just a path entrance, although it's not the actual paying entrance, and then through here are the paying entrances, and they were through there. And there's the entrance to and you got 4 of those. That's the entrance to the park. All this custom planning as well, which I'm quite proud of. You come through this area here, and we've got a sort of a bit of brick modernity going on. Nice little billboard there for future reference. We've got lovely fire escapes everywhere. We want to get people into the idea that they're entering like a city environment. And as you come through, you get a modern feel with that skylight there as well, with that tint. Sorry about this bit here. Let's go up. This lovely tinted wow, it's a bit peachy really. If you come through, we started to have a look here. We've got some planting around the water tower, and I'm going to get better at doing this scrolling. Yeah, we started showing the water tower and darkening that, making it on theme, and using some blueprint buildings just to fill in that sort of town square. Like this is a little bit Florentinian, a little bit Venetian, like this sort of Italian architecture, and of course that plays through to the back of it as well. You've got the lovely fence, nice custom fence there. If you see here, we've got lovely brick with the wooden topper, and these kind of Art Deco tops to them. That motif goes all the way around the park. Little narrow house in there. Look at that one, nice little one squashed in. Very theme parky. Then we come across, and our first major build in this area was going to be the Brutalist Hotel, and so this is a lovely hotel that's got a man-made lake around it. And of course, I took inspiration from the Barbican in London when building this. I built this one all out by scratch here, and you can see the hotel entrance is over here, and guess we'll come up here, and this got this kind of cantilevered kind of sort of approach, and then we've got sort of this main tower here. I do like this lovely bit, oversized sort of portico entry bit. Sort of, you know, it actually goes over the fence and onto the car park, but doesn't break the bus boundary or anything. And then the fence continues on, so you can sort of see there how that was all coming along. And of course, you know, this construction wall is on purpose built like this because this is exposed kind of beams all showing. Yeah, I was having a little bit of a brutalist patch when I built that. If you know the Barbican in London, do let me know if you appreciate this style of architecture. You've got these exposed concrete walkways that are wrapping around this hotel, and of course the lovely exposed kind of, look at that, the staircase. So that is kind of nice. You're walking down that staircase, and that staircase is a architectural feature as you look back at it from height across the park. So yeah, if you're down here, you will be down at this level and you're looking up and sort of seeing that, and I do like that play of architecture there. I think it's nice. I think it really works well with the planting as well. So yeah, just here now, of course, you know, the point of this building here was, don't forget, you can always take someone's blueprint or a workshop, sorry, not even a workshop, but a game blueprint. Don't forget, you can modify it and make it your own. If you're starting to, you know, if you're wondering how you can make your park your own, but you know, you don't want to just use other blueprints, you can just grab blueprints in and then just go and change it and you know, edit it, and because, you know, all these pieces are editable. So it's yeah, just be creative. But if you are having creative block, use these, and you don't have to change them, but you can change them. It's always good if it is if it's a game blueprint, change them, just go mental. If it's someone else's blueprint and you are going to change it, or even if you're going to use it in its 100% pure form, it's always good to credit them. Let's move on to this bit here, and the guests will work their way through. The park is closed at the moment because people were annoying me, but you can see here I've got this flat ride, and it's sort of right up against the water. In fact, it looks like it's almost connected to the castle, but it's not. It's sitting out on the water, and here is the water side if you want to take a boat ride. We did have lots planned. There was going to be a boat ride at the back of the Isle of Dogs section. There was going to be a canal that connected the two, so you'll be able to take this boat ride in a complete circular motion, and I was going to do a canal with locks. I'll be doing that in Planet Coaster too, so that'll be brilliant. Let's go back to where we were. And yeah, you can see here this kind of Japanese bamboo design that I sort of went with over here for this queue, playing with different bits of height and trying to give it all a bit of cohesion. But yeah, I don't mind that. Not bad for a flat ride. And you got the different parts of the water, natural water body, and a very sort of concretey fake water body, and this piece of land in between, heavily planted out. And you've got a ship in the water here as well, a pirate ship, and you're entering the pirate area. This pirate ship here is sitting under all of these scaffolds, which is a lovely bit, and I really like that. And that is a lovely one there. So that's all good. You got a pirate restaurant, which is just here. You get some food. You go sit at any of the tables over here, and you've got this lovely sort of pirate restaurant. So that is quite nice. And as you come around here, before you go across the bridge, you can have a look here, and you've got this roller coaster, and that roller coaster is a large wooden roller coaster that goes all around. You've got your different bits of queuing here, and you can have a look at the roller coaster here. Let's see if he is on test mode. Let's see him go. So the roller coaster is where is it? Oh yeah, the station is here, and he's just heading off now. So you got the lovely wooden coaster. He's heading out in test mode. He goes into the tunnel and gets up the lift hill, and we can watch him go round. And in fact, we might even jump on and do that, and then we can see how it goes. And it goes around all the sound stages. Oops, sorry. I'm here, and I want to go to the ride camera, please, which is going to be there. But I want it to be seats. And this is not a bad view, actually. I don't mind that. Why don't we do this? Yeah, let's do this. We'll sit up above it. You can see there a little bit of flatness across the top. Ooh. And I believe that might be it might be a block. Yeah, that is a block while the other train loads. Okay, so we might jump off the ride camera and let that keep testing. So this guy will keep going here. Yeah, that is a block while the other one loads up. And once all these get going, the 3 different trains would be moving. So it's only at the start of the ride or after the ride would close that you get this kind of blocking going. Yeah, it should be starting to move fairly soon. And then we'll have a bit of a look at that. Interesting one too, because these guys would be stopped on the lift hill. Probably could have just done that, but I guess I didn't want them to roll, because you need this bit of roll here and it flattens out before you go into that first big roll as well. But what we did here is we did a huge lift hill, but we did lots of it on the wood. But then I thought, well, the cost of the coaster could be brought down substantially, and also just made more sort of strong by putting it on natural landform. And we're probably playing a little bit with what they could do in real life. But yeah, we can sort of see about that. Is he still going to go? Is he? What's happening there? Excitement 1.67. I don't believe that for a minute. It's much more exciting than that. I think the ride is not able to be opened. So the ride could possibly be, I'm not too sure about that. Let's leave the ride as on and we'll see how it goes. Ride status is open, but the park is closed. So I might put it back into testing and just see if we can get that ride to keep moving. Yeah, I've got the game unpaused. Okay, so we'll see if we can get that sort of going. But you can see here it goes all the way around into a very big sort of drop, banks into here and does a nice couple of sharp turns and comes back up a bit. Goes underground for quite a little bit, and when it does come out, it heads across. So it's an up and back coaster. So it does head away from its original footprint and then goes all the way back. Here it is here. And you can see it there going down. It's coming in now. It's about to go underground. Let's see if we can do the ride camera. And I'll just see there. Oh no, the other one's on the block now as well. But you'll see this whole coaster is over 3 different blocks. So I think what's happening is coaster 1, you can see it just in the background. It's about to clear the first block, which means this second coaster will take off in just a second. So we'll stay with it and just have a bit of a look. I know if I click off it, it's going to get moving. Yeah, let's just stay with it while it gets going. And then we can move over to the other part of the park. In fact, yeah, let's just let the coaster do its thing in the background, and we'll watch it go around. Yeah, it comes through here. It goes through the show buildings, just kind of passes through a bit like Superman in Warner Brothers Studios in Queensland. Passes through, kind of, just across the roof of the sound stages, and then sort of heads on down. The sound stages numbering system hadn't been finalized as well. This is 1 and 1, and number 4, and so we hadn't quite finished that as well. But the coaster does come up, it comes back, and it goes through here before making its way back into the station. So that is kind of cool, and I got this lovely sort of wreck train, the whole sort of wreck train sort of motif going as well. So that was that was a bit of theming on that one. There was a Hollywood style transport ride that was here, and that one was always a sharp bank into this bridge across, which is a pedestrian bridge across to the Isle of Dogs, and there was going to be a Tower Bridge recreation, a small stylized version of Tower Bridge built into there. Never got to it. This part I haven't shown in a video. I've just recently kind of finalized this bit, but we are leaving Planet Coaster here, so this will be as much as it gets done. But this is kind of another secondary plaza area to welcome you to this part of town. The other ride will come across here. It will sort of make these banks around these cities turns, come across another bridge, and then it would make its way up to this area up here. And this area up here is a nod to the Acropolis in Athens. This is a recreation of the British Museum. So this one is created by, the front of it is kind of bang on for the British Museum, and then it's kind of got its wings and things. It's a very big building, if you have a look at the size of it. But it is kind of, you know, if you think about it, British Museum is a very big building. You can look at the scale there and it does look quite okay, but it's meant to be an imposing building. And it's a shame because I wanted to have this as the basis for several other British Museum rides, and I want to do that in Planet Coaster 2, but I'll need to rebuild this. However, in Planet Coaster 2 we will have one of the themes, the kind of there was like a Greek gods theme, and I can't remember the name of the theme, but I'll be using that to no doubt recreate this, because you get lots of these kind of columns and kind of Roman and Greek architecture, so that's all kind of cool. We did have a castle as well, which I like. It's sitting on the sort of southwest corner of the Isle of Dogs, and it's hanging over what would be the Thames, so I do like that one. Again, you can access it. It's all the way sort of up here. You come through, and yeah, you can come across the drawbridge. It's actually two pieces of buildings connected by double drawbridge there. It's got a bit of a Game of Thrones Dubrovnik feel to it. That's kind of what it was meant to be perched on. Look, I'm not overly happy with the color of it. The red brick is something that I wouldn't have done again, but I'll be looking at creating something similar in Planet Coaster 2 when I start looking at castles in that as well. But yeah, I do like that it gives the idea of a sort of a monument in the middle of the park. We can look here and see also that the sort of stylized city, Canary Wharf basically is there, and unfortunately if you do go back, I have a fairly high-end computer, and I have I'm playing this on ultra settings, and that building there just won't, you have to zoom in to get it, it just won't kind of replicate. So these are things. This game is absolutely beautiful and absolutely fantastic, but the next jump for Planet Coaster 2 is going to be spectacular as well, because it's just such a jump ahead. Yeah, I think it's going to be a nice short video. I just wanted to basically say goodbye to Planet Coaster 1, show you my Thames Valley Studios update. I think the park is roughly maybe 40% finished, maybe even 30%. It's got a lot to go, and so we will be starting a new park in Planet Coaster 2. I'll probably look at doing scenarios in Planet Coaster 2 as well, but I do want to start on obviously a water park. I think I'm going to swing straight into the Viking theme for the water park, and maybe one of the other themes for a you know, an expansion of a regular theme park next to it. But we'll start off with I do like the idea of sort of Viking-based water park to start with. So I hope you've enjoyed all my Planet Coaster videos. Thank you for watching them. Do leave your comments. Do tell me what you're looking forward to seeing in Planet Coaster 2 in the comment section of this video. Look out for my videos on Planet Coaster 2 as well, and I look forward to seeing you in that game. Cheers.